Welcome to Live with Cody and Satori, a paranormal couple. The show will be starting shortly. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Now please welcome the paranormal couple, Cody and Satori.
Hey.
Hello, are we live? I think we're live.
We're live.
I think we're successfully
It says
live,
we're live.
without many issues, I think.
No, we're live. We're definitely live. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
There's people talking.
Okay, I can see us
All
on
right.
the thing I clicked, so that's good.
Good. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
See everyone jumping in. Hope everybody is doing good and having a good Thursday night.
Yeah.
Hello.
I feel like this week has gone by very fast.
I think the year so far has gone by fast.
Well, we're only in the first.
Yeah, but it feels like it's gone by quickly already.
Yeah.
Like the first month kind of flew by.
Well, that's because our lives are kind of crazy right now. But yes, hello everybody. How are we doing? Where are you guys watching from? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know what's up.
Here we go. Yeah, that sounds like a threat. Be ready for this show. Here we go.
So, first thing to talk about was last Saturday.
Yes.
Last Saturday, we had the big fundraiser event for Andrea Perrin.
Was that already last Saturday?
It was last Saturday or the Saturday before that?
It was the 17th.
2 Saturdays ago.
Okay.
So, the last time we did a show, it was that weekend. So, 2 Saturdays ago.
Okay.
And it was a big success.
Yeah.
The thing pretty much sold out.
It pretty much did. Yeah, it was such a really big, crazy event, and we're so happy that it went as good as it did, because this planning started really fast, like out of nowhere. I think it was like around Christmas that we had thought of this idea.
Yeah.
And we didn't even get it up and going until January 1st, I think, or like the first week of January, and we didn't have much time to sell tickets because it was a fundraiser event for Andrea Perrin, the lovely Andrea Perrin. Andrea, if you watch this, we love you so much. And we just a whole group of everybody with RISEUP and Tom Stewart and everybody. We were just like, okay, what can we do? And the public just, you guys pushed it. You really did. It went great. We had so many people. We raised somewhere around, I believe, $5,600, a little more than that.
Yeah, we found out there was a little more than the total that was announced because there was some other raffle numbers that weren't added in. So yeah, I mean, it was awesome. I mean, anything was great for an event to be pulled together that quick. And huge shout out to Ken and Julie and all them who helped put that on. And it was awesome. And the raffle prizes that people just started donating were incredible. So.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we had SK Pierce Mansion. Shout out to SK Pierce, the new owners of SK Pierce. I don't usually talk about new ownership of locations and people. I really want to meet people before I make an assessment. I really like the new owners of SK Pierce Mansion. Talking to them, they're really nice and they really want to get involved with the community. And I just get really good, I just felt really good when I met them. You get those feelings when you meet people. And when I reached out, I actually reached out to SK Pierce, Marion. Hi, Marion, if you're watching. I was like, is there anything that you guys could donate, or do you know any ideas of what you could donate to Andrea's raffle? We really want to involve the locations and stuff around New England. And they contacted me, the owners, and they were like, we're going to do better. We're going to donate an investigation experience for a group of people. And I'm like, holy cow, that's an amazing prize. Thank you so much. So that had a lot of raffle tickets go in. An amazing person. I don't know if he wants the shout out or not, but there's an amazing friend of ours named Kevin, and he owns a game store. And he was like, well, I want to donate a PS5 and some horror games. And we're like, oh my God, these prizes were getting so awesome, super intense. Rolling Hills reached out to us and was like, we want to donate a gift card to an investigation experience. We had Savannah Ghost Tours want to reach out and Savannah Theater tickets.
Yeah.
And Providence Ghost Tour. There were so many different paranormal people.
Yeah, there's a local group, Alias Paranormal, that made this whole basket.
Alias
really
Paranormal,
cool,
yeah. And if I miss anybody, I am so sorry. But there was just so many people in the paranormal. John Zappis, all these people that came out of nowhere, and they were like, "What can we do to show some love for Andrea?" And I think if we didn't have so many people in the paranormal come forward and want to take part in this, it wouldn't have been as much of like a positive turnout, I think, in terms of like raising money and everything. There were so many people that bought tickets that were in the paranormal. You know, we wouldn't have this event if it weren't for the people in the paranormal that bought tickets and donated.
Yeah, no, it was awesome, and it was cool to see a lot of people that are, a part in the chat room here and on Ken's show and the different Patreons, and Dennis is awesome. Yeah,
I'm cool. Sorry, the camera's like right here, so if you see me doing this all night, that's because I'm trying to read your comments. But yeah, it was such a great time, and to see so many familiar faces all come together to show that support. And then Andrea called in. It was just such a fun time. Yeah,
no, it was really cool. So we had a blast doing that. It was a lot of fun, and we just really enjoyed doing it. And glad that we could help Andrea out in a little way. To kind of get, and Corey came down.
Gosh,
Corey Heinzen was down there. It was a blast. It's not a party without Corey. So.
To Tom and Scott and Maureen and the Alley Theater, and we didn't like have any part in putting the location together and the like people that were doing the show. These people actually donated their time. They volunteered, and I believe through some other members that were working the event, they were able to put that together. Yeah. So we honestly didn't know what we were doing going into this. We were just helping with the raffle, but it was such a great time.
No, it was really cool. It was really cool, and everyone really came together really quickly, like Satori said, and it was a big hit. Everything went off smoothly, so it was fun.
Did we do anything else?
Yeah. So last Sunday we did Ken's show on Dead Air, Full Spectrum. We did.
I have really bad memory.
The paranormal game show there, and it was Satori and I versus. If anyone's on TikTok and follows Tej and her partner Mitch.
Yeah, we used to be on TikTok, but it's kind of mean on TikTok. I don't know. It's a different world.
Tej does good over on TikTok. So.
Yeah.
So she has a big haunted doll collection over there. Then she communicates with them and shows them off and does stuff like that. So it was us versus them, and it was a really close call in my opinion.
Yeah.
So everyone did good. I'm trying to play
Teach
fair.
She's gonna watch this and be like, it was not. But thank you for saying that.
No, it was good. Everyone had fun. And
okay, but the difference was when we played that game. If you go back and watch that, if you have not watched it, go watch it. We were playing a game show, and we all went into this with our paranormal knowledge and everything. We were very confident, and then you came in with like the history and like encyclopedia definitions, and like I don't know how you did half the stuff you did on that show. Like, the way you can remember that.
It's paranormal.
But there were things that I was like, okay, how do you remember that, but you don't remember what I asked you to do 10 minutes ago? Yeah, some of that.
The movies were good movies, though. They were very popular movies. Jurassic Park, The Mummy.
And then, like, curses and the history of certain curses and stuff. And you just kept going.
Tippecanoe.
And I'm just
Battle of Tippecanoe.
I'm just sitting here going, this man cannot remember that I asked him to do something 10 minutes after I asked him, but he can give you the whole definition of this. Like, that's
because I enjoy learning about that stuff.
So you don't enjoy helping me out when I ask you to do something?
No, I do.
Okay.
But I may just enjoy paranormal a bit more.
No, okay.
But you knew some of the stuff that I like, the music and stuff. The music categories I'm not too good at.
Yeah, we did okay.
But
we did okay.
We did good.
We did all right.
I think you'll have to go watch it for yourself. Selective memory.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. Like, it was like a superpower. The way he's able to push certain things out of his mind and remember the things that he wants to remember. It was amazing to watch.
All right, here's a question coming in from Carrie. Question, Cody, have you ever thought about trying out for Jeopardy? I don't know if I'd be good. Maybe I would.
I've never done trivia with Cody before, except for these live shows.
Yeah.
So.
No, we've only participated in the live like game shows and stuff like that, which has been fun. It's been fun.
It has been fun. I feel like now I have a good partner for if I do these.
But there are
nights.
some topics that I have no idea about. So.
I don't know, because there were times when these trivia segments came up on the screen, you went like this. I don't know. And then all of a sudden you ask a question, you're like, well, it starts off in 1902.
Well, I also got lucky with some of them just by answering C.
That's
The
true.
answer C.
Why were there so many C
I don't
answers?
know.
That was a little weird.
That was weird.
It did look a little weird.
We had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I know. After like the fourth or fifth one, we're like, oh, geez, this is going to look like we set this up.
All right, here's a question from Speed Demon. How's the museum coming along?
It's coming along. It's coming along. You know, we kind of got a little sidetracked on our journey of setting up the museum right now, considering some other things. But it's coming along.
Yeah, one step at a time.
I feel like we start on this journey and we have this goal at the end of the journey, but then we take all these side quests that we're not ready for.
That's true.
And we just see where it goes.
That's true. Very true.
It's coming.
All right, real quick, we'll answer a couple more questions. But first, we have to thank the people that helped make this show possible. Over on Patreon, if you didn't know, we have a Patreon account for the Haunted Museum. All the names scrolling by over there is all the people to thank. Most of them are in the comments right now, so huge thank you to them. Over on Patreon, there's different tiers that you can subscribe to. One is to watch the bonus show, which is starting at 9:15 tonight. Every night we do one of these shows every other Thursday. After the show ends at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, starting at 9:15, we do what's called our bonus show. And we usually try to alternate every other week. We do card readings, and then we do an object investigation. Tonight, we are doing a mini object investigation with something from the museum that we've never investigated before.
We won't say exactly what it is, but we will say it's from a very well-known cult.
Well-known cult. So that thing is sitting over there somewhere, and we'll be investigating that tonight, starting at 9:15. So if you want to watch the bonus show, go to patreon.com/hauntedmuseum, and you'll be able to check it out there. Or if you're not a Patreon person, you can subscribe to the bonus show right here on YouTube. Huge shout out to our YouTube members. Their names are scrolling over here. We have a couple new ones this week. Something fairly new that we started a few months ago. Very simple. Just hit join on YouTube there, and you'll be able to watch the bonus show starting at 9:15 this evening.
All right. That was really good.
Great.
Good job. You did good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Story, what is up with the jewelry?
Oh my gosh, we're actually wearing some jewelry right now. Here, this is where I get really awkwardly close to the screen. I'm wearing currently a moonstone that's for sale right now. Don't look at my nails, they look really bad. A moonstone that's for sale currently. And Cody is wearing a lapis. So the jewelry has done very well. We do have pieces available currently on handmadebyhaus.com. And every order that happens in the next 24 hours, I will include a free crystal tumble or some crystal tumbles. Okay. Cool. So check it out if you'd like. And we're wearing some pieces that you can check out right now.
And what's new for Valentine's Day?
What is new for Valentine's Day?
We have gift cards.
We do. A lot of people have been reaching out. Thank you for keeping me on track. I'm so thankful to have you. A lot of people have been reaching out asking, is it possible to get a gift card for my loved one or my friend for the holidays? So Cody was so smart and helped me out figure out how to make gift cards. And we currently have online shop gift cards for sale on Handmade by Haus. So if you want, you can put in the email of whoever you want to receive that gift card, or you can put it in for yourself. It gets emailed right to you after purchase, and it goes towards anything in our shop. So we're super excited. And our next drop is February 12th, I believe, at 7 o'clock. So stay tuned.
I hope no one buys this one because I actually kind of like it.
No, you can't keep everything you have.
I don't really want to
I actually have been doing that to my mom. Every time my mom, because my mom hand wire wraps the necklaces and the rings and the earrings and stuff. So I'll see it before it goes up, and I'm like, Mom, I really like this one. Can I hold on to it for a couple days? She's like, don't. Just stop stealing my stuff. Because now I have like a whole collection of never posted jewelry.
That's true.
I do. It's an unhealthy addiction. An unhealthy addiction. I can't speak tonight.
You're doing fine.
I'm doing all right.
I can understand, yeah.
Well, that's not saying much because you're used to dealing with me.
Alrighty, one more thing that we have to cover before we move on to the regular segments of the show.
Okay.
is our
Yes.
upcoming events.
I have a bunch of them. I'll show you guys them later if we have time.
Yes. So if you go to paranormalcouple.com, we just posted a new event that is happening this August at Ohio State Reformatory. Of course, we're doing the Parapsychon, the big paranormal convention in May. That event's already on the website, but new event was added yesterday. I believe it's August 29th, August 26th, or August 29th. It's escaping me right now. But if you go to paranormalcouple.com, click on the events page. We're doing an investigation event with John Zaffis, the haunted collector. We're each bringing some objects from the museums and investigating Ohio State Reformatory, which is going to be awesome. So got the whole place to investigate. A bunch of cool different ticket, packages and prices and different things like that. So click on the events tab, click on the picture of the event, and it'll lead you to where you need to go to get more information.
I don't think these are on the website yet either because we're trying to work some things out, but we do have some really cool events lined up. We have Para-Unity that was just announced that we're going to be at in November. We also have an event coming up in September, I believe, but I can't.
Yes, that's right. We can't say where yet.
Can't say where yet.
But it's also a really cool place.
Yes, and we have one coming this spring, I think. So we'll keep you guys updated when we get them. But I just wanted to let you know that we have some fun events lined up this year.
Yeah, so go to paranormalcouple.com, check in every once in a while, and you'll see the events as they are added.
Okay, people are probably like, stop talking. We want to get to the fun stuff.
The fun stuff.
Oh, we have questions, though. I see that we have questions coming in.
All right, let's see. Here's one from Liz. Any new investigations coming up?
For YouTube, we have been very busy with some stuff going on.
It's also tough in New England because of a lot of the old places that we investigate don't have heat, for one.
Mm-hmm.
Two, there's a big bunch of snow outside, and a lot of the historic buildings, they close for the winter, and they're not plowed or anything like that.
Yes, because we investigate a lot of abandoned buildings, old historic buildings.
Yeah, and they're mainly volunteer based, and usually the winters they take off here in New England.
So we have some lined up that we're preparing to do. We just haven't been able to do them because of the weather and everything we're doing right now. So we will keep you updated, though.
Yeah, soon, very soon.
Thank
Just
you
became
so
a member.
much.
That's awesome. Thank you. A couple more questions here. Let's see here. How much snow did you get, Cody and Satori? Where I live in Massachusetts, we got over 16 inches. I am so done with snow.
Yeah, I think we got somewhere between 15 and 20 inches, I believe. If I had to guess.
Yeah, we have a lot. And then maybe some more this Sunday. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens there. Here's one from Ann and Tom over on Patreon. What is your favorite prank? Favorite prank? I don't know.
I don't know.
Off the
Like
top
a
of
prank
my
we've
head.
done or a prank we've witnessed or?
Yeah, I guess. Something that we've done.
Something that we've done?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm known to sometimes jump out and try scaring Satori.
That's true.
I like to do that quite often.
I can't think of a...
I just looked down at Erin down there, and that reminded me. Remember when we broke into Erin's house and hid?
We did break into Erin's living space. We did. We showed up hours before she got home from work, and we decided that we were going to let ourselves in to where she lives, and she's our friend. We can do that. And we hid, and Cody hid in her bathroom, and I hid under her bed, and it was really funny.
Yeah.
But that's, we do pranks that are very much legal, guys, I promise.
All right, let's see. What is your... Oh, here we go. What is your favorite paranormal... Wait a minute. What is your favorite paranormal horror movie villain?
Like slash one.
Paranormal horror movie villain. Favorite paranormal horror movie villain.
Does it have to be like ghosts or just paranormal or horror?
How about a horror movie villain that has like paranormal
Okay, then you do
superpowers or
that.
something.
You do that.
I don't know. I like the ones that seem like sort of real. Like I know we were talking about the Blair Witch a couple days ago. That I don't know. Would the Blair Witch be considered a villain? You don't ever see them, but you know they're there and they're playing around. What happened now?
Barbara got your necklace.
No.
She did. It came up as a notification on my phone. It was like Barbara got the lapis lazuli.
Good luck getting off my neck, Barbara.
I'll figure it out, Barbara. I promise. Thank you.
I don't know. So things that seem like they could be real as far as paranormal horror movies are the things that kind of freak me out a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. And I know the Blair Witch people are 50-50 on
Oh, I don't like that one.
Like
I don't like that one. I'll list that one. I don't like that one.
But that's like a villain that you can't see, but you know they're there.
That's the problem.
That's the
I don't like
psychological
villain. Stuff. You know what movies I hate? And I'm sorry. I hate those Paranormal Activity movies. The ones where you're watching the footage.
Yeah.
I hate, well, it's not that I hate, those ones get to me. Like, I can watch any other horror movie, really, and be fine. Unless it's, like, really gory and has, like, doctor stuff. Like, like Saw, like the Saw movies. Can't do that.
Okay.
But the ones with the footage, I can't do it.
Found footage and
stuff?
stuff?
I can't. Yeah. Like, I can watch them, but those mess me up. I made you turn off Paranormal Activity, which movie was it?
One of them.
Yeah, and you were like, let's watch this movie. It's going to be good. And then halfway through, I'm like, turn it off.
Yeah.
I'll deal with the real spirits.
I have the best concept for a found footage movie. I'm not going to say it because I don't want anybody to steal it, but I have the best concept. And someday when I have a lot of free time, maybe I'll try making a movie.
Okay. You're going to have to announce that it's a fake movie. No. Like, it's a movie and it's not real. Because some people are going to mess it up because we do real paranormal and be like, that didn't happen. He's lying. And it's like, okay, but it's a movie.
All right, maybe at the end of the movie we can say that. But you have to get them to watch the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's jump into our regularly scheduled programming with tonight's haunted object of the episode.
All okay. Okay, this is you. You can. Which one did you choose tonight?
Well, you'll find out in a second.
Okay.
All right. So, if you haven't been here before, every episode that we do, we like to feature an object from the Haunted Museum. And this week is no different. We've picked an object out. We are going to read you a little bit of the case file. Now, the objects that we picked to feature on these episodes, we mentioned Patreon a little while ago. There's a tier on our Patreon account that is the tier where we send you in the mail a copy of one of our case files every single month and delivered right to your door, and you get to read it just like we wrote it. Sometimes there's spelling mistakes because it's just like we wrote it.
Yep. He does not even bother to fix it. I hope you know.
We want it to be as authentic as possible. We just make copies.
One time we sent out a case file and there was a random word in there that wasn't even a real word. It was like fratooted or something. I was like, what does that even mean?
And we've had Aaron and a few other people say, hey, you know what? I'll look over them before you send them out. And I'm like, no, I want them to be exactly the way they are.
I want them to make us look
because
really
it's
bad.
Also comical when we get messages from people saying, what the heck does this mean?
What does fratooted mean? That was one where we were reading it in real time. We're like, oh, yeah. Because it was a whole sentence. It ended, and then there was that word.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that?
No idea.
That's Cody's 4 a.m. case file, right?
So the objects that we feature on these episodes, we've already sent the case files in the past to Patreon members. If you're a new Patreon member, that means for a couple months, that means you've only gotten a couple case files. So you may still learn something new from case files that have been sent out, because we've been sending out case files through Patreon for, I think, 3 or 4 years now, believe it or not. So there's a bunch of case files that you probably don't even know about. So this is this week's episode. So I'm going to put a picture up on the screen of the object. You're not going to get possessed or cursed or anything like that. But if you are a medium or a psychic and you feel something when you see this object, if you sense something, leave a comment in the comment section. let us know what you're thinking. And then after the show, we always look over them and see if there's any correlations that kind of match up with each other. So here we go. 3, 2, last warning, 1. Here it is. There he is. It's called the Energy Drainer. And we're going to be going over the case file in just a second here. Also, in just a second, we are going to switch over to our poll that we do, our episode poll. And feel free to join in on that if you are not a sensitive or a psychic and you're not really picking up on anything and you want to participate in the poll. You can do that. And there's a couple different ways you can vote on the poll. The question for tonight is, do you feel something paranormal with this object? If the answer is yes, you can do hashtag A in the comments. Make sure there's no spaces, and you have to use that hashtag symbol for it to be registered. Once you vote, you'll see it appear on the screen there. Hashtag A for yes, hashtag B for no, hashtag C for not sure. Or if you have a smartphone and you're watching on a computer or a television, you can scan the QR code there, and it'll bring up a web page, and you can just click your answer, and it'll register on the screen after a few seconds. So
I also feel like I have to tell people ahead of time. Our case files are from the perspective of the people that we encountered in the donation process, right before obtaining this item. So we don't know necessarily how many hands these items have passed through, how many situations these items have been involved in. We just know the people in the case we dealt with, and we're telling the story from their perspective, in our case files. So just keep that in mind as well.
All right, so we have the case file here, and this is case number 113019, the Energy Drainer. Now, again, we're not going to read you the whole case file because we're just going to read you different segments. Like I said, we've already sent these case files to our Patreon members, so we're just going to jump around and read you some of the points so you get gist of what's going on here. So, like most objects, they reached out to us through email on our website, and this is what the email said. November 30th, 2019, they emailed us, and the form topic, filled out the form on our website. I have a haunted object. Hello, my name is blank, and my husband's name is blank. He was given this strange-looking mask by his stepbrother, and it has drained the energy out of all of us completely. I'm just happy it hasn't affected our son yet. Thanksgiving was a nightmare. We are hoping you can help us. Thank you. And then we replied to that email, and then from here on out is all of our usual normal case file questions that we ask. So one of the questions that we ask is, how was this object obtained? This past October 2019, the husband's stepbrother randomly came over one day with the mask. He said that he had gotten the mask from an antique store, and when he saw it, he stated that he, quote, knew it was meant for him, meaning his brother. This seemed very odd and out of place for the husband's stepbrother to do. To the wife's surprise, her husband, quote, loved the mask. This was also very strange to her because he does not own anything remotely close to the mask. It is not something he would normally like. When the stepbrother left, she asked her husband if he really liked the gift or if he was just pretending to like it to not make his stepbrother upset. Her husband angrily snapped back at her and told her that he loves it and that he is going to hang it in the living room of, quote, his house. This comment made her upset, but she let him hang it up anyway. Why do you think the object is the cause of paranormal activity? The wife states that the entire energy of the house changed as soon as the mask came into the home. She noticed that over time, her energy was also draining. She says that, quote, everything began to feel like it was in slow motion. She states that her husband's attitude changed and everyone who came over the house became, quote, ill and drained for no reason. Unexplained temperature changes. The wife states that the house seems to be colder since the mask came into the home. She states that their electric bill is, quote, higher than usual for this time of year because the heat keeps kicking on more than usual. Unexplained illness. Besides the wife feeling drained constantly, the biggest event happened on Thanksgiving. Every year, the clients hold Thanksgiving at their house to continue the family tradition that the husband's grandparents started. Sorry, my glasses are talking to me, telling me I'm on 15%.
Oh my gosh, you should have seen my reaction. I was like, is there
the
paranormal?
mask.
I was like, the mask isn't even here right now. Like, what is like, but you saw me look around because I was trying to find the source of that noise.
Yeah.
I hate these glasses.
I love them. All right. Usually, every Thanksgiving is wonderful, but this year, quote, was very different. The wife, that was funny. The wife states that they had about 10 people over their house, and every one of them felt, quote, different. Quote, most of them felt like they had run a marathon and needed to sleep. She also stated that 2 people passed out for no reason at all. One family member was acting odd and sat in front of the mask all day long, staring at it. The wife stated. I didn't write
Did
started.
you write that
no,
wrong?
Look, I wrote stated.
Okay.
I just read it wrong.
Okay.
The wife stated that whenever someone would try to have a conversation with the person, I can't read, man. I cannot read tonight.
Do you want me to read?
You're going to read the next one.
Okay.
There were always very short answers to end the conversation. Here, you just read the next one.
Which one am I reading?
Manipulation.
All right, manipulation of objects. The mask hangs on a nail where a picture used to hang. The wife has found the mask crooked multiple times. Quote, one of the creepiest events happened the morning after Thanksgiving. The client states that when they woke up, they found every small object that was on top of the coffee tables and end tables in a circle in the center of the living room floor, directly under the mask. This was extremely strange and freaked the family out. Unexplained sounds. Thanksgiving night. After the extended family members left, the husband began to hear a drumming in his head. He repeatedly asked the wife if she heard it too, but she never did. He was up for most of the night, but eventually went to sleep. When he woke up the next morning, it was gone. That morning was also the morning that they found the ring of objects. Other notes. After Thanksgiving, the husband is now aware that the mask seems to be the cause of many people feeling drained. I can't read either. He now sees that he may have an attachment to it. He states that, quote, it feels like something inside of me is telling me that I need to keep the mask, but my brain is telling me that it has to go for my family's sake. Investigation notes. Satori and I'm Cody. Think that it would be important to speak with the husband's stepbrother to ask him why he randomly gifted the mask. He has agreed to speak with us over the phone on a specific date. I don't know if I can say that. We have also instructed the client on where to send the mask. Where did the mask come from? Stepbrother states that the mask was purchased at a local antique shop. He claims that as soon as he locked eyes with the mask, he heard his stepbrother's name in his head and he knew he had to buy it for him. Did you feel different after gifting the mask? Quote, I felt like my job was done. I didn't care what he did with it after I gave it to him. I felt like my only job was to get it to him, and that's it. I felt accomplished. Have you felt tired or drained since... Do you want to hear this?
Yeah.
Have you felt tired or drained since you for the mask?
I understand.
See, this is what's wrong. This is because we write these case files as it's happening.
I will say, when we put the case files in our book, we had them edited.
And we have an Aaron.
The ones in our book look fabulous.
They do. Because we actually, we put them down during the case and then we put them away. And then we take them out for specific reasons. And the book was one where we were like, okay, we need to make sure that everything is like 100%.
Yeah, it makes sense when you're reading it and all that stuff.
Because these are really for us, but we decided to bring them to you too. Stepbrother states that the only time he felt tired is when he went over to the client's home for Thanksgiving. Important update, Sunday, December 15th. Over the past few weeks, we've been researching the mask to see if we could find its origins and meaning. After extensive search, we found that the mask is indeed a tourist piece, possibly from Ghana in West Africa. The mask was carved by hand from, we believe, a specific kind of wood and aluminum accents, and most likely sold at a market or a stand. What remains unknown to us is who brought the mask to the United States, and what happened to the mask before it ended up in the stepbrother's hands. Those are 2 questions that we'll never have an answer to. That's so weird that I brought that up before we went over the case file, because I forgot we put that in the case file. I like to hold it ahead of time.
Because it was a while ago.
Follow up to Satori and myself. We're able to reach our client over the cell phone. Client states that her husband's attitude seems to be back to normal, and the house energy also seems good again. She states that extended family have returned to the home with no unusual incidents, and client is very grateful that the mask is gone and hopes to never see it again. So that's what we're going to give you. We're not going to give you it all.
So, one common thing that we come across a lot when dealing with items like this, especially ones that people purchase at antique stores and things like that, is this. The only way we can describe it is a magnetic pull to purchase something that you normally wouldn't purchase. Something's pulling you in to grab it. And this is one of those cases. But something was pulling in the brother to purchase this and gift it to his brother. So that's pretty interesting. That was the first time that we had experienced another person feeling that magnetic pull just to give it to somebody else. So, and then obviously it started affecting him. So very interesting. Yes, yep. So yeah, a Taurus piece, we believe from Ghana. A lot of the
interesting. Send it over to us on an email if you'd like. We love having everybody look at our items because there may be certain things that we don't put in the case file, or maybe we've missed that we would really like to include. So if you guys find anything, or you have any opinions or takes from your own experiences or anything like that you want to provide to us, send us a message.
Someone asked how big it is. This one is about 10 inches, I would say. It's a little less than a foot. It's rather small. So yes. So that is that mask. And if you enjoy our case files, we've mentioned our book a few times, please check out our book, Archives of the Paranormal. We are working on another one. We've been busy with a lot of other things, but we are working on one that focuses on
the darker items.
Side of the museum and some of that stuff. But if you want the book, you can get it anywhere books are sold, Barnes & Noble. If they don't have it stocked in your bookstore, you can ask them to order it, and they'll order it to you. Or you can go over to Amazon or Satori's website, handmadebyhaws.com. Click on Paranormal Merchandise, and the book is on there. If you want the book signed, that's the only place you can get it, is on her website
or at conventions.
At conventions. So you can see us in person. If you already have a book and you want to sign, just bring it to one of the conventions, and of course we'll sign it. Satori will sign it. That's it.
That is not true.
I don't know. It might be true. You have to come to a convention and find out. All right. We are going to move on. Wait a minute. We didn't go over the poll results.
What were the poll results?
That's the wrong poll.
Why are we going over horror movie villains again?
There it is. All right. So, all right. Looks like an overwhelming yes. 28 people voted yes, that they feel something with this object. And 15 people voted no. 3 people are not sure. I love the not sure people.
I feel like there's at least one person every month that's just, every show that's like, I don't know.
You know what? I love that, because it's okay to say I don't know.
Yes.
You don't always have to say yes or no. It's okay to say I'm not sure. So I like the 3 people that said I'm not sure. So very interesting stuff. All right, we're going to move on to our next segment of the night.
Okay.
This one's fun because we get to ask each other questions, give each other a little interview. So let's play the awesome theme song.
Are you okay? Hold on, you
I'm trying to take a drink really quick.
Did you like spilt it down your
I went like this.
And I look over and he's just like and then he just goes like this.
All right.
Oh man, why are we live? Why do we do this to ourselves? All right, so if you don't know this segment, we write questions or we find questions for each other and we just ask them to each other on live, so you get our dumb answers in real time. Do you want to go first?
Yes.
Okay. I'm scared.
All right. What is the craziest paranormal experience you have ever had?
You guys can answer these in the comments as well.
Or if you have a question, you can ask. I know there's some questions in here.
The craziest paranormal experience I've ever had.
Yeah.
Well, I can name 3 off the top of my head.
All right, that wasn't the question, though.
Okay.
I asked for 1.
Okay, so remember that one time when Abigail at the house pretended that we couldn't do our method anymore?
Yes.
And that one, that gave me a little trauma.
That
But
was
it
a
was
prank.
funny for her. That was a
prank.
prank. That's a prank answer, too. Because Cody had gotten his hips replaced. That sounds really funny. But we thought maybe we are like a conduit to make this happen. Like, like it has to be just, a straight connection to whatever. I don't know, the ground. So, because we don't know what we're doing and how we do it. So.
Yeah, we've been told by people that you need to ground yourself. You need to ground yourself while you're doing things, and that makes connections better and stuff.
I had gotten it in my head that, like, if there was metal replacements, would that mess up the grounding or would that make it stronger? So I didn't know. So we tried the method, and for 20 minutes, nothing happened. Like, nothing happened until I was practically in tears. And then she came through and was just like, just kidding. Or like that. Like, she said something like that. I forget what she said. And it made me, like, I was crying, but it was funny. The other time was one time we were in Federal Hill. Do you remember that? We were investigating.
Investigation, yeah. So Federal Hill is a section in Rhode Island that was like the Italian section. That's where the mafia had their reign in Rhode Island, and very influential and very good food.
So very good
in that area. Yeah.
So we were investigating this small spot on Federal Hill, and I remember we were doing our method, and things weren't coming through very clearly because it seemed like whoever was there didn't want to talk to us, which happens sometimes. And I remember visibly watching, and I don't know if I've ever told this story, visibly watching a bite mark appear on your hand.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I'm standing next to him, and Cody's going, ow, ow, ow. And I look down, and literally, like, right here, it looks like a human bite mark is appearing on his hand, like in slow motion. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. You can see the indents, like, and I'm like, oh my God, like, you should see my reaction. Like, I'm not run away scared, but like, you just see me watching it go, oh my God.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen
anything. And it was
like
the
that
place we're
before.
investigating was a known. The people who lived there were part of the mafia.
It wasn't like scratches or like animalistic in any way. It looked like a human bite mark, like someone just bit his hand, and I'm watching it appear. So nobody's doing it, and that was something where I was like, "Holy cow!" Because I need to, and this sounds hypocritical because of our method, but I have to see it and experience it to believe it. That's why I understand where you guys are coming from. So when I see a bite mark appear on his hand, that freaked me out. That one, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Until you asked me that question.
All right, you broke the rules, though, so.
I'm sorry. Okay.
It was supposed to be 1, but I'll take 2.
That was a pretty good one, though, wasn't it?
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
What is, okay. If you were a ghost and you saw some people using a Ouija board and you wanted to take part in that, what would be the first thing you'd spell?
I wouldn't spell anything. I'd whip that thing across the
Can you imagine they're using it all of a sudden it goes
flight.
See, this is why when we're gone,
hey babe.
hey babe. Use the alphabet. They'll be like, I think it's Cody and Satori. No, guys, I could imagine that. Like, if we're ghosts, I'm going to spend all my time terrorizing people. Like, you guys need to be scared of me. That's what I would do. I would spell things like run. I would spell things like run or demon. Like, just things that would mess with people. Because that's my humor.
Obviously, if I tried to spell something, it wouldn't make sense because I spell everything wrong, apparently.
Fortuna.
This ghost has spelling issues.
Must be Cody.
It must be Cody. Yeah.
Oh my God. I just love the A, B that flies across the room.
All right, let's go to the chat and see if they have a question. Here's one from Barbara who stole my necklace. What is your opinion on ghosts not having knees? What? What is your opinion on ghosts not having knees?
I think some might.
Why don't they have knees?
Well, because sometimes they remember there's cases where people don't notice like anything from like the I don't know, the torso down.
But I want my knees in the afterlife.
I think you get to
How
have
do they
them.
walk?
I just don't know if everybody can see them. I don't know. I
What
feel
is
like
your opinion
it's...
on ghosts not having knees? Well, this is the first time I'm finding out that they don't, so I don't really have an opinion. I'm
in recent developments,
actually traumatized now. I don't want to become a ghost.
Cody's like, in recent developments, I have learned. Oh my God! Stop,
Barbara.
Stop being funny,
Barbara. Why do you ask these difficult questions?
Barbara. He's gonna be up all night now. He's gonna be sleeping and just be like, they don't have knees.
Cods.
Cods.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Cody's cods. Yep.
Barbara.
Why is this chat full of people we know with funny inside jokes?
All right. Here's a couple of questions
Guys,
about
we have to be serious.
The mask. Oh.
You know, someone messaged me once. It was like, you can't make all these jokes. You have to be serious if you're going to be a paranormal investigator. I'm like, actually, you don't. And I'm living proof of that. You don't need to be serious all the time.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Let's see here. Here's one from Jennifer. Question: any water bottle fan events planned?
we do need to do that. I personally like the tortilla slap more. I think we need to do that again.
We have one of those filmed. We just didn't release it.
I know. We did do another one of those.
Forget why we didn't release it.
There was another game I wanted to do. You know what we should get? You know those giant inflatable balls suits that you like you put on the suit and it's an inflatable and you're like a giant like soccer ball? We should get that and see what happens.
For what?
Just I want to see what happens.
Okay.
For science.
All right.
We need to do if you guys have any fun ideas for us to film so you can watch, let us know.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, here's one from Tom. Has Satori created a tarot deck yet?
I have not, but if you want me to try to create one.
Because she...
that's a lot of art, though.
You can do it.
Maybe I can do it.
You can definitely do it.
It's going to take like 10 years.
Yeah. You write whatever the heck you want on them.
I know, but usually there's imagery to go with. That's the long, like the hard part.
I've seen some tarot decks that, I guess, I don't know if it would be considered a tarot deck, but they all have the same design on the back, and then there's different words on the other side.
I'm not sure.
Would that be an oracle deck then?
Yes. More likely.
Well, make
it
an
depends
oracle
on
deck.
if it's a future or if it's more like advice or if it's more just symbols and things like that. I wanted to write a children's book.
Yes, I've heard that.
We need to do that.
Don't say your idea out loud.
I won't say my idea. You like the idea, though.
Yeah, I do. That's why I don't want you to say it out loud. Okay. It's a good one. All right. Here's my question for you, Satori.
Okay.
Why do you believe?
Why? Okay, so it's something I already believe.
Or you may have an educated answer on this.
Okay.
That different crystals hold different meanings.
Well, there's multiple different reasons. One, I believe that what you believe about it can make it do that. Does that make sense? Like it's an intention thing?
Yes.
I do definitely side more with the intention for, attracting certain things and releasing certain things. I believe that's more intention based. And I think a long-standing belief about something manifests that to work. If everybody believes in something, I believe it kind of makes it be. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So I do definitely side with that, like the history of what it has been associated with, and I believe that manifests.
How about this? How about like when you go to them crystal shops, right? You have the little bowls of the crystals, and they have these little like business cards that say, "All right, this one's good for money." Mm-hmm. How do they find that out?
Well, usually...
Do they have, like, crystal guinea pigs? And
no.
Hold this.
Usually it depends on, one, people's experiences, two, the history. So, for example, you know how there's, like, things that we believe in that are, I guess, what you would classify as, like, old wives' tales? Like, superstition. Like, that's... I believe that the history and superstition and folklore surrounding an item, like, it's what it's been used for up until now, again, it's like it's like you're putting that intention into it kind of thing. And 2, people's experiences. So for example, I believe malachite attracts success and money. And that's something that's been a long-standing belief for a very long time. Also, the colors, we've always assigned different colors to different feelings and different symbols. I think that also plays a role in it. So it's really what we assign.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right. And then there's things like quartz that has been proven to help with, healing and regulating and things like that. Even watches use quartz.
Yeah.
So like there is definitely an energy there with
right.
stones and minerals.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's a question from Darren.
Smart.
Darren Hollis. How can I connect you guys to the haunt I work at to come to a walkthrough like you have at others? Well, Darren, I'm so happy you asked, because Satori was just asking me about this the other day. She's been wanting to do more. So if you could please reach out to us, go to paranormalcouple.com. I'll put the website at the bottom of the page, so it's very easy to figure out and get to. And if you click on the contact page, please send us an email because we desperately need more to visit. So we thank you for reaching out, Darren, and I will be in touch for you.
Thank you,
Satori,
Darren.
I'll be in touch. Thank you very much. We would love to come and visit.
Thanks, Darren.
All right, here's one from Tracy. This kind of revolves around the haunted object. I noticed that a lot of these case files or objects tells them to get it for either themselves or others. Can you explain why or what causes this? We believe that it has to do with that magnetic pull that we were talking about. For some reason, and when you interview the clients after the case is finished, they usually say, I don't know why I purchased this thing. Like, it's not something that I normally would get.
It's almost like being taken over, but not. Like, you're not being possessed or anything, but it's almost like I don't know. It's like you're being taken over. I accidentally did that.
You're being, like, directed.
I've done that recently with the mask that I acquired.
Yes, and I believe that last rites kits that we bought that you were holding, I think that...
that definitely affected me. If I haven't told that story, I'll tell that story sometime if you guys want.
Yeah, that was a tough one too. So I think you're pulled in to purchase certain things sometimes, and I think there's different motives that are going on behind the scenes for that purchase and different reasons.
I can only put it like, when you see something at the store and you're like, ooh, I really need to have that. I love everything about that. That's the way I felt when I came into contact with those items. Like when I encountered them, I was like, ooh, for some reason, I really feel like I can include that in my life or my living space somehow.
Yeah.
And then after, I'm like, why did I feel that way all of a sudden? So
it's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have to move on to our next segment. This one's a fun one. If you've played the game before, it's the same game that we usually play. So we're going to play the cool intro, and then we'll get into it. And I'm going to try taking another drink without spilling it all over myself. Here we go.
That was better.
All right. So, if you haven't been here before for this segment, this is all Satori. Satori is going to give a quick card reading for probably 2 people this evening. If you want the chance to be picked in the random generator, Jennifer's already done it. You have to type in #me in the comment section. Hashtag symbol, the little number symbol there, me. No spaces. Doesn't have to be capitalized. Just hashtag me in the comments. And then your username is going to automatically start appearing on that wheel that's scrolling.
So the cards I've chosen tonight are angel number cards. You scared me. I was like, what are you doing? Angel number cards. So you will get an angel number and a little message on the card, okay?
Oh, wow. That is awesome.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much, Carrie.
Wow. So Carrie just gifted 10 random people that are in the chat memberships. That's really cool.
So you get to see the bonus show tonight if you get the membership.
Get to see the bonus show. Thanks, Carrie. Appreciate it. So, all right. So people are coming in here. There's 18 participants so far. So we are going to start the first round in about 2 seconds. Last chance to type in #me for the first round. 3, 2, 1, and we're starting it up. There it goes. All right. The winner is Wade rules. All right.
Said Jenny. All right. All right. So you got 10-10.
10-10.
10-10. Growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. And then an affirmation you can keep in mind is, the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. So it's definitely a manifestation card. It's telling you that everything's working. It may not seem like it, but everything's kind of moving into the place it needs to be to push you in the right direction where you need to go and accomplish what you want to accomplish. May not be exactly how you want it, but it's going to come to you. And you need to just keep looking forward. Stop holding on to anything that doesn't serve you. Stop looking to the past. Just keep your eyes on what you want and keep manifesting that, because it's working.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. All right, let's do another one.
Oh, wow. 26. We jumped up in participants.
Yeah. All right, we're going to start it up. Might have time for 3 tonight, so Let's do another one. There we go. All righty, here we go. Alyssa. All right, I feel this one for Alyssa.
Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh. Here, choose another one, because that's like a trust yourself in what you're about to hear card. All right. So you have a courage card, okay? And it's Angel Whispers. A doorway has opened for you, and while apprehension may be felt, allow courage to flow in as you put your best foot forward. You are being encouraged to let curiosity lead you and know that the divine has your back. So you have somebody looking out for you on the other side, like a guiding figure, like a guardian is what I was going to say. Someone's looking out for your well-being, encouraging positive things to come to you. Pay attention to the symbols that are around you at this time. So it's definitely working with this trust card, like trust your gut, trust in what you're seeing, trust any visions or dreams that you're having at this time. And things are kind of like aligning. And just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to take risks and start new adventures and try something different outside your comfort zone. Affirmation: I allow courage to prevail as curiosity leads me through new doorways.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, you want to do another one?
Sure.
All right. We have 28 participants there. Let's start it up. Winner is Robin. All right. This one's for Robin. That one.
Right, that one. All right, you got 999. Lots of
999
nines tonight. And it is a release card. Your angel whisper is, endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolizes the closure of one door and the opening of another. This whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is in the release where the magic happens. Your affirmation is, doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to my mind, my body, and my soul. So a big change is coming for Robin soon. So it may seem like things are happening in a very specific way. It's really just ending one chapter and you're about to start another. So definitely let go of what doesn't positively serve you. If there are people or things in your life that you feel like are holding you back or holding you down, definitely release that because you're about to start a new chapter that's definitely revolving around you. Awesome. So focus on yourself.
Very cool. All right. We want to do one more. We'll make it even.
You want to do
even
one
number.
more?
All right. We're going to start up one more time, and then we'll do our last segment real quick at the end. It's okay if we go over it. All right. So Danielle. All right. Here we go. Let's see here.
All right, 333.
333.
Okay, and it's potential. Your angel whisper is, your chance to reach your highest of potentials is here. Perseverance has gotten you to where you are. You have been through so much, and this guidance is here to show you that you are exactly where you need to be. Your affirmation is, my potential is infinite. I use my strength as my ally to pursue my highest good. So there's definitely a lot of potential for success and prosperity and positive things to come into your life. You have made it through so much in your life to get to where you are, and you should be proud of that. And keep being yourself. Keep pushing forward. Trust in yourself. Trust in your gut. Trust in what you feel, because it's pushing you in the right direction, and you're almost there.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. All right, we are going to head into our final segment of the night. If you didn't get picked tonight for the card readings, remember every other week on our bonus show, we do those. So check out the bonus show either here on YouTube or over on Patreon.
And we do them on this show every time too.
And we do them every other week on this show. You don't need any sort of membership to watch this show. So, all right, we're going on to our final segment. Here is the intro for that.
Do you want to describe this segment?
Sure.
Okay.
So this segment, Satori has compiled a bunch of questions from a bunch of different places, some from our Patreon members, some have been sent in, some she just found on the internet, and she's made a whole list of the questions. And to answer these questions, we have these cool props here.
We do.
Mine says her and me. Hers says him and me. And at the same time, we're supposed to, on the count of 3, both raise our paddles.
That was passive aggressive.
I was just making sure you turn my head so you could hear me. That we're going to raise the paddles, and that's how we answer.
All right, ready?
At the same time.
Okay. Shh. You ready?
That was passive aggressive.
You ready?
Yes.
Who's most likely to run away from a scary encounter?
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
That is not true.
You are quoting me now. That's not true because I've physically seen you skedaddle.
That is not true.
I have.
I have not skedaddled.
You have.
Oh, I haven't.
You've skedaddled a little
From
bit.
a paranormal?
One time the
thing?
light came on and you skedaddled.
Yeah, that because it was a jump scare.
If it gets
Spirit,
serious,
please appear, I'm not going to run when it appears.
there's a difference between getting scared of everything and using common sense when you realize something's about to go down. Because there have been 1 or 2 times where something started to get a little intense, and I'm like, Cody, we need to take a break and get out of here. Please turn the light on. We're leaving. That's the difference.
Deal. Okay.
Okay. Who's most likely to become a spirit guide? That's a good one.
Okay. 1,
2, 3. That is true. Because
and good luck to that person.
I don't know if it would always be the best guidance, but it would definitely be mine. Do you think they have a handbook they have to follow?
I hope they do.
Because somebody would be like, I need guidance. And I'd be like, burn it all to the ground. Burn that bridge. Do it. You won't. That would be me as a guide. And that's probably, but you would be like, do it anyway. Mm-hmm. See, you're not as good either. Like you'd also be a problem, is what I'm saying.
At least the person I'm watching over wouldn't be an arsonist. That's
not true. No, I didn't mean it like physically burn it down, Joan. I meant like burn the whole situation down. Like be a problem, crash out. That would be me. You would be reckless as a spirit guide, I think. Mm-hmm. You'd be like, well, let's see if this is a rule. I'm going to break it. That would be you.
You say so?
I think so.
All right, couple more.
Who's more dramatic?
Oh, God.
I'll help you on this one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's true.
It's true.
I'm also more of a realist. Who's least likely to spend the night in a haunted cemetery?
Least likely?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to go both.
Why?
Because I know the reasons why you think I wouldn't spend the night in the haunted cemetery, but also I feel like you would be more cautious in an outside environment like that. More for like the living aspect. I don't know if you would spend a whole night in a haunted cemetery.
I would spend the whole night in a haunted cemetery. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know, because the living people are scary too.
That's true.
Who's least likely to spend... Oh, no, that's the question I just asked. If you both had to fight a demon, who would make it out?
Mm-hmm. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Why do you say that?
Huh?
Why do you say that?
Because I got this.
You know why I would survive? Because I would use common sense and get out of there. That's just... I'm just saying. What am I supposed to hiss? What was that?
Checking to see if you were one.
Why'd you... Man. Do you want me to do another? Or are we good?
No, we'll go to the chat real quick and answer some of them. All right.
We're a little behind time.
Yeah, here's one from Bill, did you ever find the dice that got lost during my reading on the bonus show last? So
I
real quick,
didn't.
bonus show after last episode, was a reading week. Satori did a bunch of readings with dice. Did dice readings, which was really cool.
Runes.
Different runes or whatever the heck they are. And when she threw the dice runes for Bill,
one went
flew
missing
into the portal.
Yeah, like it went through like a portal and disappeared because I have looked everywhere in this space and it's not here.
No, we didn't find it.
No, I did not. Did you find it? Maybe it went to you.
All right, let's see if we can find one more and then we're going to wrap the show. Well, here's one. We'll answer this one. Kelly, would you consider coming to St. Louis? Would love to come to St. Louis. I've always wanted to see the arch. Satori would love that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about St. Louis, so
Say you're going to come in the arch with me.
What? Is that the thing where you go up?
Yeah, you go up in the elevator.
I'm not doing that. I thought we were admiring an arch from the distance.
Percy Jackson, the
yeah,
show.
No, I'm good.
They had that
I've seen, no. Because remember when we watched that and I said I would never
you
go in anything like that my whole life?
You're going to let Kelly down like that?
Yeah, Kelly, I'll come to St. Louis. I'm not going in the arch.
No, we're going in the arch. All right. All right. Here's last one from Darren here. Is there any haunted location you would not go back to? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I can't think of one.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I can't think of one.
That answer might change in the future, but as of right now.
As of right now, the answer is no.
All right. We did good. We did good.
We did good. All right. So if you want to watch the bonus show, check it out here on YouTube or over on Patreon. If you go to Patreon, there's a bunch of different tiers that you can check out over there. We send you stuff in the mail, or you can just pick the tier that you can watch the bonus show at. I know one. and you can watch it there, or like I said, over here on YouTube. Go to paranormalcouple.com, check out the upcoming events. Go to handmadebyhollis.com. When's your next drop?
The 12th, right? But I do have some really awesome pieces currently available, like the one I'm wearing, which is a moonstone.
And so the one I'm wearing isn't available because Barbara.
But we have a bunch that are available currently. So handmadebyhollis.com, check it out. Every order in the next 24 hours gets free crystal.
Free crystal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready?
Yes.
End the show.
Bye,
see you guys on the bonus show in just under 10 minutes. Just under 10 minutes now. Good night.
Good night.